Sorry, excuse me. Do we need an electrician, or do we just call Con Ed and they come out and return everything on?
So yourself, so I appreciate the promo. I love free promo. I ain't gonna miss a beat. You did?
One thing I don't like about how Jim and them like interpret or take things from 50 Cent. Why when he ran into me, he didn't say, "Yo, Act, thank you for all the free promo." You know what he said? Yo, shit like.
And whenever you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Super Bowl 60? Are you ready for the excitement?
Me and the gang, yo, we want to get active. Niggas can't stop us. I'm like, yo, what's wrong? What?
The adrenaline, Braxton Cognac. What the fuck? What happened with the lights, man?
Why he not talking to me like that? He didn't talk to me like that. He was belligerent.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Turn off.
Always pushing for the doubt, hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Say the numbers adding zero to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.
Salute to the gang, salute to the Ville, drop a like, drop a comment. Yo, Jimmy, yo, Jomo, you gotta be like one of the corniest old motherfuckers in the world, gang. Like when I said in the beginning that your fall off was gonna be the hardest one of 2026, let's just say forever, gang. Let's just say forever. It's over. It's over for you, bro. Like, have you ever watched an old man be this corny? Yo, Jimmy, let me tell you, because, listen, me to you, I'm considered your YN, bro. Like, I'm considered your YN. So let me tell you, bro, as the generation before, bro, you're like 75. You are so out of touch. You are so out of, like, yo, gang, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Explaining is losing. Explaining is losing. Do not let that go over your head. Yo, Jimmy, explaining is losing. Do you understand that we just gonna keep clowning you? The more that gets exposed, the way, why do we even get here? How do we get here? Because you talk too much. You just talk too much. You're too emotional. You're too emotional. And that's what happened, gang. That's what happened. You got too emotional. You came up on your podcast. You couldn't do it. You couldn't have your hip-hop conversations. You had to say, a lot of stuff. Then you put your mans in it. Then you all went and did a freestyle. All right? Going against 50. Yo, why are you even going against 50? Why? Why? He can always sun you. He's sunning you now. But he can always sun you. You know why? Because when G-Unit and Dipset was going at it, bro, well, not really Dipset and G-Unit, but when 50 was going against Cameron, right? Yo, 50 literally went and got Cam's bitch, which was you. The man that does cartwheels, all right? He went and got you to go perform like a little puppet, like a little Jomo. You went and you know what I'm saying? You showed out because you are, at the end of the day, just another fan. At the end of the day, you are just another fan. Understand that, Jimmy. Understand that, Jimmy. You sitting there, like it's like you in a seance, bro. With all the conspiracies out there, of hip hop, with all the Illuminati's, bro, you wanna suck it so bad, bro. Listen, you will never be in the Illuminati, You will still be in the Bronx because you are not from Harlem. Like, you're not even from Harlem, bro. You will just be Jimmy, You are forecasting and foreshadowing your future career as a construction worker. I think you're just trying to get us used to the fact of seeing you be a construction worker. And you can't be an electrician because your lights is getting cut off. Your lights is being cut off. I don't care how you try to explain this away, be hilarious, and try to do it. Bro, got none of that. You doing Ain't none of that gonna bring back your career. Ain't none of that gonna make you fire. Ain't none of that gonna make your podcast blow up. any past what it is, bro. You know why? Because you are like a E-class rapper, bro. We never looked for a Jimmy, alright? We looked for Jimmy after Cameron dropped, alright? We looked for Jimmy after Jewels dropped, alright? Yo, we even looked for Jimmy after Hell Rail and respect for them. But after all of them dropped, gang, you are not it. You've been clowned. You try to pull up on Dame, alright? How is it you try to pull up on Dame? He wanted to shoot the fans. You ain't want no parts. You were there with your peoples. They must look at you like a joke. Ain't it funny how your circle has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, Jimmy? You know why, Jimmy? Because, yo, the Bloods ain't really fucking with you lately, huh? You're making them look like clowns. You're worse than Tekashi, bro. You're emotional. You're fucking emotional, gang. You think laughing it off is gonna make it seem like you unbothered, but the fact that you respond so fast means that you bothered because, listen, 50's your daddy, and you're his son. He's just laying out a little discipline. He's just getting out a little straightening. Jimmy, you are the lummy that we gotta question. We gotta question because you got caught on phone calls. You got caught on phone calls, and yo, it's funny to me that everybody in New York, all these gangs in New York is getting hemmed up. We got Ricos over here, and Ricos over there, and Ricos over here, and Ricos over there. But Jimmy ain't never seen the war. He ain't never seen behind the scenes. No, all we seen Jimmy is sitting there on radio stations crying his eyes out like, oh my, the pain, the pain, the pain of doing cartwheels, gang. You dig? Get the fuck out of here. Jimmy, you're a clown. Do you understand that? New York thinks you a clown. The whole United States of America thinks you a clown. The world thinks you a clown. Yo, you just a clown. You just a Dipset reject, bro. You are back in the day, bro. That's what you are. You are a back in the day. Ballin', that's all you are, bro. We ain't looking for Jimmy. Ain't nobody checking for Jimmy. Not for no podcast. Not for no music. None of that. None of that.
Never, always pushing for the doubt. Hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Setting numbers adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.